Next up is the first of the aluminum twins. There's two separate customers with two OE aluminum GM shafts that are getting repurposed to basically because the trucks have been altered. This one here is from my customer Rich, and they're strikingly similar. Just the way it's gone down, it's a little crazy, and that's the way it works sometimes. This one has been brewing for a while. This is my customer Rich. I've done Driveshafts for him and his brother for their hot rods and stuff. And this is another truck he's got. And way back last summer, I'm trying to remember, I think a pair of stuck brake drums caused some carnage. The truck had been sitting there in the hot, humid weather, and the brakes got stuck at the rear, and he gave it something to try and break it loose. And it succeeded in tackling the drive shaft that was it was compromised. It had been rusty, and so this is something he wanted to just try and find an economical way to fix it. The ask was, did I have a shaft, in the archives or something that was 63 and a half, 63 and 5/8, and it was Mechanics 3R, and the answer was no. I had everything around it, 56, 58, 59, just nothing long enough, and the ones that I had that were too long were necked down in such a way that you couldn't shorten it to get it down to where it needed to be. So it's been just brewing along here, and so I just kind of wanted to get this resolved for him. So this is an aluminum shaft that was too long. It is a production GM shaft. It's out of my archives. Pretty good condition. It was 1330 both ends. Perfect, because the shaft that he had was one of the series of trucks that GM built. They do some nutty stuff once in a while, and that was one of them. So basically it's his same slip yoke that was already 1330 but had a swing joint in it to go to the original drive shaft, and down at the other end was the same thing basically. So this is a little bit different because it's 1330 straight into 1330, because that's what this shaft was, so eliminated one swing joint. And it is 1330 to Mechanics 3R via a 793 snap tight, which is a production U-joint, and that's the way Jim did it. So this is going to work fine. I shortened this up. This thing was pretty long. It was close to 72 inches. So I shortened it down to the 63 and a half is what he needs. That's running 25. It's actually close to 3,000 RPM. Zero at the rear axle, nobody home, and zero at the transmission. I think this is a two-wheel drive truck. So that's going to take care of aluminum twin number one, and we're going to just slow this down and get a little bit more cleaned up, and we'll pass this off to Rich, and then it'll be the next one that's patiently waiting over there on the bench.